Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD5. I hope you guys enjoyed my last video, my gameplay about League of Legends. If you want more of those gameplays, just comment, let me know. My struggle as ADC, trying to get out of silver. And I'm gonna upload, many videos about it, I can. But right here, let's continue with the Master Mode updated series. I'll have all the lab upgrades, and I'll be running with Engineer Special Building. I'm facing right now the intermediate tracks, but as I said other times, the intermediate tracks are still pretty easily to manage, to survive. Some of them are pretty hard, like River Rapids, but today I'm gonna do Pyramids, and as you see there, I think this track is better played on reverse. And that is because in reverse, the bloons are gonna come out from a common, beginning, and they're gonna be on the same path for, pretty long. And at this point here, on the top of the pyramid, they're gonna start splitting. So half of them are gonna go to the left, so half are gonna go to the right. They're gonna follow each own path. Then they're gonna converge, and they're gonna be again in this little portion here. And then they're gonna split again, until they exit. So definitely a better version of the normal way in reverse, because in that way, that your starting tower can get some good piercing, some good popping power going on here, and therefore with less shots, it can pop more bloons. Instead, in this case here, this portion of the track is pretty short compared to like this one. So that's why, my reason to start the game here. I already placed Engineer on target option last, so I can always be sure of having the best piercing power, so the popping power possible. And the nails, going through, doing their stuff, pretty important. And as always, be always ready to play with first and last if some bloons pass, because as you see, the range of the Engineer is going to cover both of the parts of this track, even ahead. So, okay, here we go, like that, only when bloons pass. As it is for farms, here there is a ton of spots for the farms. But actually, because I want to place a village for the farms, and I want also to place a village for the towers, I'm going to be placing the farms around this area, because here is where I'm going to place the towers. So here is going to be the village, and therefore I'm going to try placing the farms around this area, so I can get one village for the towers and for the farms at the same time. So I get two things, done with one. Okay, one bloon passing there. It happens for some rounds. It's gonna happen that you're gonna be needing using rod spikes, just because of the fact that the bloons start splitting, later than the normal way, but still pretty early. So the Engineer here is gonna struggle a bit. And as you can see here, playing with first and last is going to allow me to pop most of the bloons possible, without having to use rod spikes. Okay, let's see this round. I think this is the last round where I have to do that, because afterwards I'm going to start getting the... Yeah, here we go, the sentry gun, nice. So I had to use only one rod spike until now, so that's not bad, consider how tricky this track can be. But the only bad thing about placing the Engineer in that spot there is gonna mean that because I'm gonna place farms in this side here, the sentry guns are gonna most likely spawn like here or here, and that means that they're not gonna cover a lot of the track. In this case, these two do, but you know, this part especially is gonna be very, very weak because not a lot of the part of the engineer and the sentry guns are gonna be able to pop the balloons on it. And that's why, you know, for later rounds I'm gonna be needing some early towers that I normally don't get, but I have to get them because of how, you know, how this track really just is built. Here we go, getting the farm fast before the run ends, so you can get the 2 extra bunches of bananas. Very important. Every little cash counts. Remember that, especially in master mode. So that's one. And probably I'm gonna also start placing the farmer. I'm gonna get a farmer like here. So having the pro version of the farmer, of course, is gonna help because the farmer is gonna shoot the bananas onto the track and it's gonna distract the balloons. So better than nothing, you know. And I should be able to get a 2-0 farm here. Nice. So I'm gonna continue use the strategy, you know, that is once I have enough cash to sell a farm, I'm gonna sell it and get the first one 2-0, because you get more bunches of bananas from a 2-0 farm than a 1-0 farm, than 2-0 farms, sorry. I couldn't get the farm fast enough, so sad. So sad. I lost there 120 cash just because I couldn't place the banana on time. Okay, so one balloon sleep there. Very, very weird, you know, having a balloon sleeping through my towers. But that happens, you know, whatever. Okay, let's sell this. It's better to go slowly, you know, but steady. Getting these farms before the round ends, so you get the extra cash. Okay. So here I have to do 2 things. I have to place this and I have to place this. Here we go. Okay, I could do both of the things. Thanks goodness. Nice. Very important, you know, to get as much cash as you can from these dying farms. And actually the last one, I'm gonna place it like here. So I may be able to get it under the range of the village that I'm gonna be placed later on. Okay, here, yeah, these 2 yellows there, especially the yellows ones that are very fast. They can pretty much like dodge the attacks from the sentry guns. Yeah, here again. Okay. Oh well. Okay, 4 farms, you know, that is the best number to go with. So, oh no, please. I had to use 2 raw spikes there because I placed the first one badly. My bad. And you know, at this point, as you can see here, a lot of balloons are passing through. So even if I don't have a village yet, I'm gonna place a ninja just 0-0, but by being there, the ninja is gonna help the sentry guns and the engineer to pop all the balloons that I need to pop. Yeah, as you can see here, you know, a ton of balloons passing just because of how this track is built, and pretty unfortunate. So here the deal with the village is trying to get it in a position where you cover at least 4 farms. If you can place it very well, like for example, a village placed like in this position here should cover the 4 farms. 1, 2, 3, and 4. See, very, very nice. Now just getting the ninja 2-1, the village 1-0, so you know the range now gets bigger. Also for the sentry guns, it gets bigger. And once you get the ninja, you know you should start feeling a bit more protected. And definitely popping a ton more of balloons. Okay, I should be getting here a 3-0 farm. Nice. Upgrade here the engineer 1-3. So now the range is even greater. That is gonna be bad for a thing. So because the sentry guns can start spawning even in baddest areas, like for example sentry guns spawning like here or here, very bad. But still, you know, the bigger range is better because it controls more the area. Getting the ninja 3-2. And right now it's just a matter of farming, you know, and getting enough cash to get a factory. I'm gonna do a thing pretty much similar to what I did for River Rapids. So I'm gonna get a factory before on 40. But to do that, I'm gonna be needing to get, you know, the cash that I need to completely for the factory. In this case, for round 37, I'm gonna place the apprentice 02 for the camelids, you know, those 6 camelids at the end. And I may need here, yeah. Oh no, I didn't need that, but whatever. So 5.7, as you can see here, each of the farms is gonna give me 3.2 cash. So 9.6 overall. So if you add 9.6 to 5.7, it's gonna be 15.3. All right, that means that I can sell these 3 2-0 farms to get a factory. Here we go. I have the engineer 1-3, the ninja 3-2 with the village 1-0, so I should have enough coverage against this round and next one. So I can get, you know, the factory 4-2. And always be ready to use some raw specs if you need to. Here we go. And with this factory, I may struggle a bit against, especially around 40. But if you play out correctly, for round 41, 42, 43, you're gonna start getting a ton more of cash, and that is gonna just make the gameplay a lot easier. In this case here, I'm just waiting for the ninja here to get it 4-2. Here we go. So now proccing distraction a lot more, and of course doing a ton more of damage to the balloons. Just a 0-0 balloon shipper there. I'll probably get here a glue gunner, like somewhere. Yeah, probably like here. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna start the round, and actually I'm gonna get first the village 1-1, and then I'm gonna upgrade this glue gunner. Here we go. And just for these mobs, just spam the raw spikes so you can pop the mob layers before it's too late, you know. And the important thing is popping the mob layers, because once you pop the mob layers, the engineer can start proccing destruction onto the ceramics, and that is gonna be the easy, you know, afterwards to deal with. So that's the important part. Now getting the village to 1, getting this balloon shipper 0-2, glue gunner 2-2, Let's start getting also the bomb. Okay. And now again for these mobs here, the same stuff as it was for the other ones. Pop the mob layers. Once you pop the mob layers, it becomes easy. Okay, here we go. It doesn't matter how many raw spikes you have to use. Just do it. And after round 43, round 44 and 45 will not have any mobs. So you're gonna be able to use all the cash from the factory to get a balloon chipper here. Here we go, 42 balloon chipper. And you know, maybe placing also a balloon chipper covering this top area will not be a bad idea. So that's why I'm gonna place another one here. Just 0-0 for now. Okay, that's the BFB. Now with the balloon chipper, definitely the mobs are easy to deal with. Well, actually easier, not easy, but easier. Getting another balloon chipper here. Let's see, here we go. Always have some raw spikes prepared, you know. The only camo detection tower that I have is the Ninja, so for that round, for example, the Ninja almost went overwhelmed by the camos. But if you play that correctly, you should be fine. Okay, here getting another balloon chipper there. Very important to get a ton of balloon chippers in this map. And actually here I'm gonna get let's see here, a bomb. Yeah, let's get a 4-2 bomb. And also 0-2 balloon chipper. Let's see how it goes. This round here has a lot of mobs, so I'm gonna just spamming again the raw spikes on the mobs just to weaken the layers, you know. Okay, here we go. Okay, nice. The third balloon chipper, I place it there because it's closer to the beginning of the track, and the closer, as you know, the closer you get the balloon chippers to the track, the better it's gonna be, because you're gonna start sucking the mobs very early, and that is gonna improve your overall ability to survive the round. So right now I'm gonna use all the cash that I'm gonna get to get this third balloon chipper 4-2. Here we go. And with 3 balloon chippers, I should be good, you know, right now. Always go slowly, especially when the balloons start going in these 2 paths here. Just slow down, prepare the rod spikes, and don't rush, you know, because you may lose. But the hard part is gone, so now you can start getting all the rest of the towers, like the 3-0 glue gunner, 3-2 actually glue gunner. Getting also here the village 2-2, just because in that way I'm not overwhelmed by the camos, if there are any. And I'm gonna get another balloon chipper also in that bot area because it's closer to the track. And that should be, you know, my defense against especially around 54. That could be one of those rounds where bad things could happen. Here we go. And probably I was thinking like placing a 2-3 ice tower for on 54 also, but I don't know where to place it. Like probably here, maybe just behind the balloon chippers, you know. Well, I'm gonna just place it there. Hopefully it's gonna help somehow. Yeah, definitely is helping a bit. So that's cool. And after you survive round 54, you don't need to place any other towers until you reach round 60. So you can start placing again the farms and focusing on the farms. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I can also see when the farm is inside or outside the range of the village, because it gets the range increased or not. So sadly, I think here, okay, I can. I think I can, I only have to be very, very good. Okay, here we go. Nice. So as you saw there, I had to be very careful from round 40 until round like 54, especially about the balloon chippers, you know, having enough of them to hold the and pop the mob layers and the beef bees. But after that, it's pretty easier to survive, especially if you can get another factory and you can start building an ace. So let's see here the cash. 2.8, 2.8 is 5.6, 18.7, so that's not enough. So I'll get all the farms here 3-0, so I can earn more cash this round, then I'm gonna sell them. Maybe I'm gonna need to sell only one of them instead of two. Let's see. Yeah. Actually, I want to place the ace there. So I'm gonna get this factory. I want to place an ace there, so I'll sell that 3-0 farm later on. Probably right now, I'm gonna sell it. So let's see, I'm gonna get the village here, 2-3, so I get now even greater range. Alright. And now the towers also can pop every type of balloon. They have no weaknesses right now. Okay, so I can sell this. Now with the bigger range, I should be able to place like farms here and still be in range of the village somehow. Yeah. So 1 and 2 here, 2-0, and I want to place the ace here. The further away I can from the track, the better. Here we go. And I'm gonna start upgrading this ace right now. That is my priority. Okay, the 2-3 ice tower there, doing some good damage. Even though it's covering only a part of the bottom path, still it's pretty nice. Alright, I should have enough cash at the end of this round to get the 4-0 ace, the Spectre, and after the Spectre, really everything is gonna be smoother. Yeah, here we go. So after getting this vector, I can sell now the 2-3 ice tower. So I have, you know, less lag about that. And I can get the rest of the factories that I need to. And you know, 4 balloon chippers I think was okay for the earlier rounds because of you know how track is built, that it develops very quickly and can become, as you saw there, I had to use for many rounds, I have to spam the rod spikes onto the mobs to pop the layers. But right now, you know, after you get the 4-0 ace, it isn't so necessary to have all those balloon chippers, even though, you know, I already placed them, so I'm gonna keep them, but it's not so essential to have them anymore. I mean, to have that much of them, that many of them, I can sell probably like 1 or maybe 2. Okay, just getting here enough cash for the last factory. And after the last factory, I'll probably start getting the super monkeys for the temple. Here we go. Can I build another ace here? I may move the farms slightly. Okay, let's see here. Probably the best spot there for the temple is like somewhere around here, you know, so I can get good piercing of the beginning of the track. Okay, so I think I'm gonna be selling the engineer and the bomb, so I can start placing more of these I mean, so I can place the super monkeys, and then I'm gonna rebuild the bomb again, because it's gonna be a sacrifice. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna get, yeah, here we go. I think this spot here is a lot better. I'll have to sell the ace for building the temple here, but I think this spot here is the best one. So I'm gonna claim it. Here we go. And now building again. The bomb somewhere, anywhere. I should get a ton of cash here to get this 4-2 bomb back again fast. All right. Let's start going fast through the rounds here, so I don't lose any more time than necessary. I was thinking I could have placed some, you know, another super monkey here, but it seems I have no room, so I'll need to place it somewhere else. Or maybe it's just this sentry gun there that is getting in my way. I think it's just too bad. Oh, I can get apprentices there too, though. I can get super monkeys, but I can get apprentices. Okay, then I need oh, well, the other super monkeys. I'm gonna have to place it somewhere like to cover. always trying to place the sacrifices in range of the village so that their upgrades are gonna cost less, so you're gonna be saving some cash. Then I'm gonna be needing to sell the 4 bloom chippers and probably also the 4 farms, maybe like 3 of them. This one is gonna it's outside the range, but I think these 3 and the ace are inside the range, so I may sell. Yeah, I'll have to sell them because I don't need them to get sacrificed. Okay, so I can start selling, you know, the engineer here and getting a 2-3 glue gunner, for example. Then I can sell this ninja and I can get a 3 ice tower. I'm gonna get the 2-3 ice tower very far away so I don't have the lag from the shorts. So I got ice towers, apprentices, glue gunners. Okay, yeah, I need the bomb. I need 1 bomb, 2-3 more to complete the sacrifices. So let's see. I can place it like there, you know. I can place the 2-3 bomb like here. It doesn't really matter where I place it. Okay, I have all the sacrifices. I'm gonna still go through round 34. After round 74, I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna sell the 4 bloom chippers. I'm gonna sell the 3 farms and the ace and also the farmer. I'm gonna get the temple. Then I'm gonna replace gonna place again 1 village, 1 ace, and then, you know, with the cash that I get from the last rounds, I'll probably get some snipers or maybe some other super monkeys, and that should be it. Okay, so let's stop here at the end of this round. Yeah, I think without the bloom chippers, the gameplay would be so faster. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. This, and I shouldn't have any more in the range of this super monkey to get sacrificed. Yeah, here we go. Nice. So I can get now a village again here. 2-1 or 2-3. Well, let's get it 2-3. Why not? Temple, maximum range, last. I think I can't cover the very beginning of the track. Yeah, I don't have enough range, but it doesn't matter. Let's place here for the race. And actually that was bad placed. I should have placed, yeah, in this way here. Better. The further the better. Here we go. Okay. And let's place Sangat. Yeah, that is the cash that I got. I'm gonna probably place also like a robot monkey. Okay, let's go fast though. Here we go. The temple will not be able to attack from the very beginning of the track, so that's why I think getting the snipers isn't anymore a good idea, because the snipers are gonna start crippling the Dumegats, but the Dumegats are not gonna get attacked by the temple because for the first portion of the track. The tempo has not enough range. So I think I'm gonna just place here Robot Monkey. Mob Rush. Okay, that's the Robot Monkey. Then I think I'm good right here, you know, without having anything else. So probably what I'm gonna build just out of, you know, actually just out of cash, I'll sell this factory here, and I'm gonna get right here for 2 ice tower. Yeah, that's it. That should be enough for the last rounds of this track. The tempo here in last, very important, because in that way the beam is gonna go through, you know, most of the balloons, and it's gonna damage more of them in that way. I may get these two though in this circle movement instead of like an 8 movement. Okay. Actually, I forgot to place the Robot Monkey here on strong. The Robot Monkeys do more damage to isolated balloons, like for example 1 Oh My God, 1 BFB, 1 Mob, than the Sangats. Instead, Sangats do more damage to grouped balloons, like many Mobs or many BFBs. They do damage to all of them at the same time. Alright, so the last 3 rounds here, 83, 84 and 85 to go, because round 82 is almost over. So again, this track, you have to be especially careful from rounds like 40 until around 54, because you're gonna be needing a lot of balloon chippers. Otherwise, the amount of mobs are gonna just overwhelm. And because of how this track is built, the ninja is not going to be able to do damage, you know, to the mobs themselves, but it's going to mostly focus the ceramics. So if you don't pop the mob layers fast enough with the balloon chippers, or as I did also with rod spikes, you're going to end up losing, and too many balloons are going to start, you know, accumulating in the side paths, so like here, and then just too many of them and you're gonna lose. So just be careful about that, and yeah, you should be fine after that, you know, with the factories, with the aces, and that's just GG. All right. Okay, last 5 Oh My Gods. here we go. So as always, hope you guys enjoyed and see ya. Bye bye.